Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel here. Today I'm going to be taking a look at this BRINYTE PT18pro tactical flashlight that was very kindly sent to me by BRINYTE. Thank you very much, BRINYTE. And they've also supplied me with the code of Nash. So if you use the code Nash, you will get a very nice 5% off the asking price on the BRINYTE website. The first thing I'm going to point out to you about this tactical flashlight is, as it comes from the manufacturer, it will be fitted with this tactical ring here, and it will be fitted onto the tail switch here. It does actually say on this little bit of cardboard here that in certain countries and you know, by national laws and that, you might want to check and whether it's actually legal to carry the flashlight with this tactical ring fitted. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to carry this thing here in the UK, you will need to remove this straight away, because it will make the flashlight entirely illegal. Because over here in the UK, the word defence or defensive is pronounced offensive by the authorities. So anything like this is completely illegal, and this is why. So if you purchase one of these in the UK, please take this off, otherwise you'll find yourself in a great deal of trouble. BRINYTE supply a whole bunch of extras and accessories with the flashlight here. You get this very nice pouch here that allows you not only to carry the flashlight, but also gives you access to the tail switches here, so you can actually use it in the pouch. And you can also carry two extra 18650 batteries with it too, and it's you can adjust the angle of the pouch is carried on as well. It'll fit over your belt like so. The first thing you're going to want to do is, when you get the flashlight, is to take the tail cap off and remove this little fellow here, otherwise the flashlight's not going to work. You get two extra spare O-rings for it. It is a magnetic built-in charging just here, and you'll get this very nice magnetic USB charging cable that is, as you can see there, very nicely it's not plastic coated, this one, it's like a protective woven cloth here. Very nice, quite good quality is that. And that will simply magnetize itself to the side of the flashlight to start the charging process off. I put this one on charge this morning when I got up. The battery must have been fairly charged because it only took an hour to top it off. We have this nice little lanyard too. This goes on either on the tactical ring here, so you can clip it on to there, or you can put it on just here next to the tail switch as well. It'll fit on there too. There we go. So that's a very nice little paracord lanyard for you. And then, as this is a weapons mountable flashlight, we do actually have pick rail adapter to mount it onto your 1913 rail on your rifle, pistol, whatever. And it comes with a little Allen key to work the little screws there. And we also get this replacement tail cap here for the flashlight. It's got a little spring in the bottom, just like the original tail cap has a spring in it as well. It is a little flexi cable here, and we get a pair of buttons on here as well. I'll show you how this all goes together and works later on. There is a spring in the main body of the flashlight, as well as a tail switch here. and that is to allow the battery to float when it's weapon mounted. The battery will float under recoil, so the light doesn't flash on and off every time you pull the trigger. There are two switches on the tail here. This is for the main control of the flashlight itself, and this one controls the instant access to strobe, and also the different brightness levels when it's switched on properly. We also have a little switch down the front of the flashlight too, and this just controls the on and different brightness levels, stepping back up again, and long press for off. It is possible to lock out this front switch. When the flashlight is off, just give it 3 rapid clicks. Then we get 2 flashes there from the LED itself, and that renders the switch inoperable. It won't switch on at all, but to get it back on again, you simply give it 3 rapid clicks again. Right, in 2 flashes again, and now we have access to the switch again. Long press for off. You can also lock out the tail switches by simply giving it a bit of a twist like so. Nothing. Right, okay, let's have a look at the brightness levels. You get these handy instruction cards here with the flashlight, and it tells you here we have turbo, which is 2000 plus lumens, it says here. The high setting is 450 lumens, middle setting is 60 lumens, low setting is 10 lumens. The strobe comes on at 2000 lumens, and we have an SOS setting too, which is 60 lumens. Okay, so looking at the front switch for a start, press it and the flashlight comes on. Press it again, you can run through the different brightness levels. But if you double click it, and this is a strobe warning here guys, double click it, it's into strobe, double click it again and it goes into the SOS mode. To get out of SOS and strobe mode, double click again. There we go, we're out of it again. So now we're back into standard mode. Long press for off. Moving on to the tail switches. This one here is the main switch. You just give it a gentle push and you'll get temporary on and off, as you can see, and that's straight into turbo mode. You click it, you're straight in there to turbo mode. Click the little button just here at the bottom. It allows you to cycle through the different brightness modes here. Hit it again to turn it off. Strobe mode, strobe warning again. If we hit this little button just here, straight into the active strobe here, you can see it's an active strobe, and straight off of that one if you release the switch. It's very easy to mount this to a weapon. This thing can be fully weapons mountable too, as you can see right here, because it comes with this adapter here and a replacement remote tail switch. Which I've got mounted just here. Gives you complete control over the flashlight. Let's have a look, can we see? So that gives you the on and off. The front switch then gives you the different brightness settings. Switch it off, and then the front switch then activates the strobe. The only downside to this is it doesn't have a momentary on and off, so you got to push the button twice to get a momentary on and off, which is you know, if you could just hold it and then release it, but you can't. So that's my only, you know, negative point to it all. Extremely easy to mount as a weapon on a weapon, as you can see. We have a very deep reflector here, nice smooth shiny reflector with a little LED right down the bottom there. There's your forward switch. There's your magnetic charging port there. We have a nice little pocket clip. There's this little tactical ring here so you can get a hold of it. Oops, there we go, engaging the strobe again. The two switches on the back end of things. So let's take it outside into the dark and see just how good this little fellow is. Okay guys, so here we are out in the dark with the flashlight. Let's give it a go. Wow. Okay, so let's try it without the infrared going. Boink. Nice and bright then, look at that guys. Let's try it down. That's its lowest setting, you can just about see that out there, look. Especially close up. There's the next setting. Even that's quite bright, look. I mean, that's not looking through the camera, that's quite good. You can actually see quite well, even with this setting, up in the trees too, look. It's not bad at all, is it really? Pick it back up again, 2000 lumens. You can see that's exceptionally bright. But close up, that's pretty damn good. Work our way out. Right up the trees, as far as we can get. That's seriously bright. Okay, strobe warning. Yep, active strobe as well, look. Okay, so that's one awesome tactical flashlight out here in the dark. Awesome, check that out. Nice. Very bright indeed. I like this. Nice throw to it. It reach out a considerable distance. It would also, especially the turbo setting here, would blind somebody, I think, especially in the dark if they got their night vision going. It also gets very hot at the front here, and it does actually, when it's on, it does actually throw out a great deal of heat. Now I can feel that straight away. So I thought to myself, let's give it a go with some heat shrink, see what it can do with a little bit of heat shrink. Let's take a look at that. Okay guys, so I've got this bit of heat shrink here. I've got my late father's magnifier, and I've got the flashlight too. It's getting hot already. What can we do if we can focus it down? Let's have a look. It's doing something to the heat shrink. Okay, so let's just check how flat this bit here is. Here's the flashlight. I mean, it's probably enough to do it itself without the magnifier. It is. Look at that. Blimey. You can do heat shrink. Check that out. You can do heat shrink with a flashlight. Wicked. Look at that. How awesome is that? Holy. Don't need the magnifier then. Pretty amazing, I'm sure you'll agree. The body on this thing also gets hot when it's left on for a long time, so I wanted to see just how hot it gets. So let's have a look at it with the laser thermometer. Okay, so I've had this thing running for a little while now and it's pretty damn hot. Let's have a look how hot it gets, shall we? There we go. Bring this in and have a look. So that's 48 degrees somewhere on here. There you go, 48, 49 degrees, look. Nearly 50 degrees centigrade. Blimey. That's pretty damn hot. I mean, even if you hold it just here, you can feel the heat. Just, hang on. Yeah. Yow. You can't keep hold of that just there. It's seriously hot. Even the tail part is quite warm just here, but up here, youch. There's no way of keeping hold of it, I'm afraid. It gets seriously hot. Yeah, 45. Wow. Seriously hot. And you can barely keep hold of it, especially at the front here. Very hot. This thing is extremely well made. They did ask me what colour I would like. You can get it in black, or you can get it in this nice coyote tan here, or FDE. Well, I've got plenty of black flashlights, and I quite like FDE, coyote tan. So I asked them if it'd be alright if I had it in coyote tan, and here it is. It's quite a nice colour, very nice. I quite like that actually. Very nice indeed. Alrighty then, so I would like to thank BRINYTE for sending in this very nice tactical flashlight. They also sent me this little bag in as well. What have we got in here? Check this out. We have a little fingernail clippers with file and bottle opener too. Awesome, thank you very much to BRINYTE for sending that in to me as well. Excellent. But yeah, what a superb flashlight. I shall be making a great deal of use of this, especially in the coming months as the days are getting shorter and the nights are getting longer. You know, when I go for a walk for the paper on a Saturday morning in the dark, I shall be taking this along with me. We do actually have a black strike bezel on the front here that is detachable. If you don't want it on there, you can actually unscrew it and remove it. So that's a nice touch too. I quite like the design of the thing, very nice indeed. But as I say, if you live here in the UK, our paranoid authorities don't like you to have anything like this, so I would remove this straight away. But yes, what a superb flashlight. I do like that a lot. Okay then guys, let me know what you think of this particular flashlight here. I quite like it. It's very well made. It's quite heavy. It comes with their own 18650 battery of 3100 milliamp hours. So it should keep you going for quite a while too. Yes, so thank you very much to BRINYTE for reaching out to me and sending me this extremely nice tactical flashlight with all its accessories as well. As I say, you can mount it on a weapon. It is well up to the task. The quality is definitely there. Do we have a non-reflective coating on the lens here? Yes, we do. All in all, I think a very nice flashlight indeed. Very nice tactical flashlight. I quite like this little fellow here. Nicely finished. I like the design. The front end of thing here, as it says there, does get quite hot actually. So you know you won't be able to hold it for very long on turbo anyway. And then I thought it was quite amazing what we could do with a piece of heat shrink with it too. Okay, right then guys, if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comments down below. And if I get a moment, if I'm not too busy, which I have been very lately, I will try and get back to you. But please, if you're in the UK, take this off, or else you're going to get into a lot of trouble, to be honest with you. But yeah, what a fantastic flashlight. I hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks for coming over, and thanks for watching.
Ruff, ruff.